Today I'm going to take you through some steps for filing and finishing your nails. The first thing that we want to work on is the perimeter of our nail. We have 5 points to our filing system. So the right side, the left side, our free edge, our lower arch on the right side is our 4th, and the lower arch on the left side is our 5th. So I'm going to line that up with the finger, port from the back side, and we're going to just file straight along that side. Same thing on the other side. You're just going to flip over, and I just move my finger from the back side here. I move the file over, and then I move my finger over so that now I'm supporting again from the opposite side. Now we're going to do our free edge, okay? And we're coming straight through to get that really nice, crisp, sharp square nail. Now we're going to do our lower arches, and I'm going to draw a straight line. Anything lower than that line is going to get filed out. So we're going to put pressure under the free edge, under the extension, and I'm counterbalancing on the top. Okay, so I'm just going to start slowly underneath. Okay, and just bringing that up until it comes straight out from that finger, straight out from the nail. Same thing, pressure at that free edge at the tip, and straight out from the nail. So those are our first 5 points of filing. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now I'm going to go in with my electric file. I'm going to take down the bulk of my product. In our system, we call it the I formation. I'm going to start by working down just that line right down the center. So I'm going to work right to left, pick up, right to left, pick up, okay, down the arch of the nail. So again, cuticle, arch, free edge. Work my way back. Okay, so you can see that I've only done the work, only done right down the kind of the top of the nail. And now I'm going to pull that bit towards myself and even these sides out with what I took down from the center. Now something else to keep in mind, your bit has 3 zones. The top part is zone 1, the middle part is zone 2, and the base of your bit is zone 3. Okay, so zone 3 up into 2, and I don't have to do a whole lot of work in 2 because I already did that from that side profile. Okay, down to zone 1, back up into zone 2, and again, keep your bit moving, and you're doing nice long strokes. You're not just doing little ones like that. Okay, nice long strokes through the whole length of the nail. And that is going to taper in everything else on those sides. That last line of our eye is up by our cuticle area. So up around that cuticle, just shorter strokes and lifting up as I go. Okay, now we'll go in with our hand file and we will go through that perimeter one more time, and then we'll clean up over the surface of the nail. So again, right side, balancing, balancing. Flip over to the left side, balancing, balancing. I'm going to do my free edge. And then again, I'm going to check my lower arches just to make sure everything is still nice and straight. Nice and perfect. Same thing, turn that client's finger over onto the side. Nice and straight. So I'm going to come in and I'm going to work kind of with rounded strokes around that cuticle area. Okay. And again, you can work in both directions, so whatever's comfortable for you. Okay. But just rounding. Now, everything that we do on this side, we want to make sure to do on the other side. So I'm going to turn my file over. I'm going to come around, same thing, right through there, and then through this side here to round out. Okay. I'm going to turn my nail and look at it from the side, and I'm going to work in a kind of a back and forth direction right through here. So I'm hitting all of my areas. And as I file, I actually look from all my different angles at this point to make sure that everything is nice and smooth. So I'm looking from the left side, looking from the right side, I'm looking straight down the barrel. Make sure that everything is nice and smooth. Now, the last thing I'm going to do though is turn my client's hand around. I'm going to check my shape, make sure that my shape is nice and straight. Okay. I'm going to check my sides. Everything looks nice and straight on my sides. Same thing on the other side. Looks good there. I'm going to just look right down the barrel, and I'm going to touch up anywhere that I see a high spot. I'm just going to come through, and again, curving my file with the curve of the nail, with the arch of the, or with the C curve of the nail. Okay, so that's going to be how you're going to do your final check, making sure that everything is smooth and even. And if it helps, you can also rock that finger forward and backwards and look from the cuticle down to that free edge. Make sure that you're not missing anything. So we've got everything filed and shaped how we want it. Now you can go into finishing your nail with either a gel polish or just your top coat or your designs or however you want to finish your nail.